Having fun with different music. Time for News with Nikki, filling in for the Davidson Daily on this Tuesday, October 11th. Brett will be back tomorrow, so not to worry, folks. You're only stuck with me one more night here on the Davidson Daily. I decided to go with News with Nikki because it just sounds good. I like this music, too. We gotta have, maybe Brett needs to mix it up a little bit more often. So I hope everyone is able to join and see what's going on today. What's everybody up to? The weather has been awesome. So this morning I woke up. It was so beautiful out. The sun was shining. Temps in the 70s. In mid-October in Rochester, New York, that is awesome. So I got outside. I did my workout. It was a leg day. I did not like that, but I enjoyed the sunshine. And the dog even went for a dip in the pond. He just whoop, ran out, decided he was going for a swim. It was warm enough. Why not? So I know time is running out on this really, really nice weather. So I'm soaking it up while I can. I hope you are too. We've actually had, hey Deb, how are ya? Good evening, Dan Walker. Best Nana, Nikki. Oh, thank you so much to you. Elaine, hello, how are you? Good evening to Cheryl. Justin Wilcox, how you doing? Rick and Lynette Morrison, how are you guys? Miss you guys in the morning too, but I'll tell you what, I sure do love sleeping in. That's the best part of this show. And I haven't fallen asleep during the late show just yet. So let me turn this music down just a tad so we can get to the news. Oh my goodness, guys, it has been a busy day. So when I walked into the newsroom, I get in around 2:30. Everybody's rushing out the door because we had some breaking news. What was going on was a car was stolen. Okay, that's nothing new, right? We have cars stolen all the time lately. But here's what made this one different. There was a 3-month-old baby in the vehicle that was stolen. So obviously, everybody got right on it. They spotted the car. They chased the car. It ended up crashing. If you're familiar with West Irondequoit, Pattonwood Drive and St. Paul Boulevard, it crashed up on that hill. Thankfully, the baby is okay. Reunited with family, took the baby to Strong Hospital just to be checked out as a precaution. They did take one person into custody. We show a viewer picture of that alleged suspect in our story that you can view right now at WHEC.com. They have not released that person's name just yet, so we'll keep you posted. But again, stolen car was spotted, I want to say East Ridge Road. Then they spotted it, chased it, crashed there in West Irondequoit. Andy, good evening, everyone from Daytona Beach, Florida. Currently calm and quiet 70s with a beautiful breeze at the Hard Rock Hotel. Well, aren't you lucky, Andy? I want to go to Daytona Beach. Good evening to Charlie. What's Charlie up to? Ooh, making a bacon cheeseburger and Pepsi for dinner. I like it. Oh, goodness. Your sister Tiffany. Oh goodness, I'm so sad to hear about that. Yes, fantastic job by law enforcement making sure they got that 3-month-old back. I should say with that stolen car story, the car was unlocked and had the keys inside. So it's been a reminder. In fact, Monterey County Sheriff's just posted this, I think this morning. Please, every night, lock your car doors. That's the best thing you can do. A lot of these crimes are crimes of opportunity. So we had that breaking news as I was walking in the door. Then, just before the 5 o'clock, Rochester police finally released the body camera video from the Family Dollar police-involved shooting from Wednesday night. You can view that video right now on WHEC.com. Let's just say it's extremely disturbing. You can watch, I'll have you watch the video. I wish I hadn't watched all of it because, even though we have a suspect who was attempting to rob the Family Dollar and who police believe was involved in 3 murders in the city, it is not easy to see or hear a human being dying. So please use caution if you're going to watch that video. It is very disturbing. We'll be showing you more of it tonight. We'll be taking you step by step through the body camera video on what police say happened. They say that 24-year-old Simran Gordon fired the first shot at the officer. The officer returned fire. So you can watch the video for yourself. Now, Patrick Musanak, who is behind me over there, working hard on his story for tonight, spoke to the family of Simran Gordon, the person who was shot and killed at the Family Dollar last Wednesday night by Rochester police. They believe that Simran was murdered and that the officers involved should be fired immediately. Of course, we're going to give you both sides of this story, and you can come to your own conclusions on that. So that has been the big story today. Again, if you want to watch that body camera video, we have the full thing that RPD released to us from 2 different police officer body cameras right on our website, WHEC.com. Again, really hard to watch. Yeah, way more disturbing to the police officers involved, I'm sure. I don't think anybody starts their workday thinking that something like that's going to happen. So moving on from that story, of course, we'll cover that for the team coverage on that tonight at 11. We talked about the baby. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad that 3-month-old baby's okay. Oh, the other big thing. Did you guys hear what happened with the religious exemptions for healthcare workers with that vaccine mandate? Well, the judge ruled today that the state cannot deny religious exemptions and cannot punish an employee who gets one or a hospital that approves one. So that came from the federal judge out of Utica. So those people who have those exemptions, who haven't got vaccinated and they work as in the healthcare industry, they have those exemptions. They can continue to keep their jobs. However, the order says the state should probably appeal, and Governor Kathy Hochul released a statement and promised to appeal that decision. So we'll see what happens with this in the courts. But again, the judge says that that those religious exemptions are going to be happening. That the state cannot deny those religious exemptions. Here's another story. Oh, Vivian's wondering, what would a religious exemption entail? So here's what we've heard from some folks. There's been some talk that part of the development of the vaccines were through aborted fetuses. So some people have objections to that. And then some people just have they don't believe they want to put these things in their bodies due to their religion. But we've interviewed several people on this. So according to the judge, they need to be sincere religious beliefs. Again, we'll see how that plays out in the courts. Andy says, I'm on my 2nd-story balcony watching the beginning of Biker Fest. What's Biker Fest? Where's that? Is that a thing, or is that on TV? Huh. Oh boy, yeah, Terrence, I've heard that one before. So again, religious exemptions stand. You can be a healthcare worker and get a religious exemption for that vaccine mandate. Here is something that I think a lot of people may be happy to hear about. The man who served time for shooting a Rochester police officer is going back to prison. Do you guys remember Taekwon Rivera? Hard for me to forget because he shot Officer Anthony DePonzio in the head. Officer DePonzio survived, but he was 14 at the time. This was back in 2009. So Taekwon ended up serving 10 years because he was a minor. He didn't get sentenced to life in prison or anything like that because that happened when he was 14. So he got out in 2019. Well, guess what he did once he got out? He started getting into drugs, selling drugs, that kind of thing. So he actually pleaded guilty last month to new drug charges. Investigators say he sold fentanyl to 2 undercover officers. So Taekwon Rivera is now going back to prison, this time for 15 years. So honestly, after covering the Anthony DePazio, the story back in 2009, I'm really happy to see that he's locked up again. And how about my boy Josh Allen? I call him my boy, but goodness gracious, he's everybody's boy, right? Oh my goodness, I still on social media, everybody is talking about Josh Allen. So he's been nominated for FedEx Air NFL Player of the Week for a second week in a row. Gotta love it. Of course, it's comes after that awesome win over the Kansas City Chiefs. He threw 3 touchdowns, but he's got some stiff competition, guys. He is up against Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady and Los Angeles Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert. Now, fans can vote online until 3 tomorrow afternoon. Josh Allen better win this again. Let's see. Why does the media continue to accept that the ambulance crew shortages are countywide and not a work environment issue? We could look into that. We have been seeing the EMT issues across the nation now. It's not just here locally. But work environment issue. I'm going to bring that up to Jen Lukey, who's been tracking that. Let's see, go Josh. Yes, I agree. Oh, Bill's playing great. Yes, Josh is awesome. So what else is going on, guys? Any news that you want to know about that I haven't touched on? It's been a busy day. I'm soloing the 11 tonight, and we got Patrick Musinak, who'll be reporting with us. But just slightly short-staffed, so I'm going to make this one a little shorter than normal. Unless there's anything y'all want to talk about, I'm here. So it is Tuesday. Tomorrow, Brett will be back. How's your weather? The weather here has been awesome. I think we got almost to 80 degrees in Rochester. It is cooling down, and the weather is changing. I wasn't allowed to withdraw a lot of my... fall foliage starting to come out. We had a beautiful ride to get... Oh, Carla, that's awesome. Yeah, the leaves are starting to change. It's beautiful. So, guys, I'm going to get our music back on because life is always better with a little music. Let's see what we got. So Tuesday again, Brett is back tomorrow. News with Nikki, just filling in for the Davidson Daily. I don't have my own backup dancers. If anybody's willing to come dance in the background, let me know. But thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you have an awesome Tuesday night. Like Mama Rudd always said, life is what you make it. So make it a good one, guys. We'll see ya.